Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. So, just getting started, I wanted to show you guys my $500 deposit. I've managed to grow into exactly 1,000 as of earlier today. I made my little $49 and grew it. So, let's see the stats. I'm sorry, this quarter. So made 500. Or I'm sorry, yeah, $606 total. Out of 84 trades, um, 83% of the trades have been profitable. I expect, with my losses and wins together, I expect about $7 per trade. My fees were $106, which netted me $500. Okay. No fee. If I had no fees and no losses, I would have be up $887. Um, but alas, nobody wins 100% of their trades, so I lost $281 total. Again, now I've grown 100% in 1 week in 1 day, $500 to $1,000. So that's 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and start trading. Um, Now that I've got this at $1,000, I'm not gonna trade on it until the beginning of December, so that I can have it fully ready to go for our challenge that we're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and log out of here, go on our little paper trading account that we're practicing on, and let's go ahead and get started. So um, we opened down. We basically filled the gap here. So I'm looking for a drop back down uh, pretty soon, and I'm willing to enter here. So let's go ahead and enter two of them there. And looking at it on Trade-O-Vate, this is basically a double top. We'll see what happens down here. This is about $3 away from where we are now. So awesome, 504cc. That's what we do here. We are doing a $1,000 account challenge here on futures. So we're going to go ahead and we're practicing. We're starting it on December 1st. I went ahead and doubled $500 into 1,000 for practice. We're using Trade-O-Vate connected to TradingView to trade, and you can trade on either or. But I like the ability to just kind of do boom, 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 and just do my trades. So looks like didn't quite get my entry. Let's just go ahead and I just want my entry, so I'm going to go ahead and try and get it there. Trade-O-Vate does have paper trading, but the way that it does it is it doesn't have like paper trading in this sense. What it does is you can do let me show you. So you can go here, you can go to here, and where's it at? Here you go. So you can go to your demo account, and you can go, when you log in, instead of trading on your live, you can go to the demo and do it like that. So we're up a couple dollars. We're gonna try and sell it at 65. Actually, we're gonna sell it at 67.50 is what we're gonna sell it at. And I do think that with midterms being this week, I don't think that it's really a smart idea to really trade tomorrow and Tuesday. I think that honestly sitting out this week in general altogether is not a bad idea, just for the simple fact that it's going to be super volatile. It's not really going to make any sense, and you're probably going to lose money. You might make money, but you're probably going to lose more than you make in the long terms of it for right now. So I would recommend waiting till it's over, seeing what trend happens after midterms are over in the next day or two after. So, Wednesday, Thursday, see what's going on, then go ahead and start trying to get in things. Have I tried the AI future trading? I actually have my own that I've been doing, and it works great. It's based off of my own strategy, so yes, but no, in the sense that I haven't tried anything else like that's on the market or anything like that. So we're getting a little bit here, starting to get a little something something. Here we go. Let's go ahead. I'm going to put it to 18 because I want to secure that gain. I think that I can get that again. My I don't know if I should call it AI. It's automated. It's an automated trading system that I'm creating. Is not quite out yet. It'll be finished on the basically at the end of the year. It should be finished completely. It'll have futures trading. It'll have stock trading. It'll have options trading. Um, and you can adjust, like, here, I'll show you. So you can go to like here, and you can be like, hey, I want every play, I want 20 or 30% of my portfolio. This is only on, and then this is do options. It'll say your take profits 5%, your stop loss 10%, blah 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 blah. Okay, and so on. So you can do stuff like that. And yes, I am live trading right now. Um, we are doing futures, and that's how we're able to trade on a Sunday, because the markets are closed, but Globex futures are open right now. And I'm excited too, Ryan. I am very excited. You have no idea. I've been waiting probably about a year for it, so I'm super duper duper excited. And it will be like a subscription thing. You can either do monthly, yearly, or you can do a lifetime subscription. Um, Out of all the ones that claim to be automated on the market, mine is like literally the only one that's actually automated, which is funny because a lot of them, the way that they work is they'll like email you or send you an alert, and you have to manually do it on your own. Um, so pretty cool. And then December 1st, we're starting our $1,000 account futures challenge. So we're practicing for it right now, and we're getting our practice in. But we've been practicing for a little bit. We've made decent money already. We made a couple, like $300 since we've been practicing. I turned $500 into $1,000, like actual money here. And this is going to be our starting amount that we're going to do on December 1st. So I'm not really going to mess with it too much anymore. I'm just going to hold off on it. So here shows that bottom at around 67. So that's why 67.50 is probably a good sell. I use Trade-O-Vate, and I trade via Trading View because it's really easy to connect and do. Whether I want to, if I wanted to make a trade here, I could just click and do whichever I want, or I can go here and I can do the same thing. And basically I use Trade-O-Vate for the tick charts because the tick charts are really, really good. And then I use Trading View for my other stuff. And I may need to get out of this for just a little bit. I'm gonna do there. So, because this, and the reason why I like the tick charts is because these will show you your M's and your W's, and this does look pretty M-like. It's going to drive us up, If it drives us up, we're probably gonna go somewhere to 80, and we're gonna have to average down on our puts, which is okay, or our shorts, I should say, which is perfectly fine, but not necessarily ideal. Futures are, the way that I describe them to people to make it easier on your brain to comprehend, is stocks are like books, right? And they fall into categories, right? Like fantasy, nonfiction, uh, science fiction, etc. These are futures are going to be your basically your category that they fall into. Honestly, bro, if you have TradingView, it's not really hard to start understanding. You just gotta set up your chart. If you want to learn how to set up your chart, I actually released a new video here. It's literally my last video. Released it on the 5th of November. You can go to my YouTube. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. You can just go here, look at the most recent video, and check out how to set up your chart. And it'll also explain how you use each indicator by itself and with the other indicators as well. So be very, very, very nice to get you started off. No, there is no PDT rule when it comes to futures, and you only get taxed on 40% of your gains, so 60% of it is untaxed, which is why it is the wealthy man's game. If you know how to day trade and you have a good chunk of money, it can be very, 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 very lucrative. You can make, say you make $100,000 in a year, you're only going to get taxed like you made 40,000, and the 60,000 you can go and put in a Roth IRA, you can go put it in a 401k, and you can let it basically grow untaxable, and then you can borrow from it as a loan and then pay yourself back with 6% interest, and you can be super duper, in a really good spot and become your own bank with your untaxable money. And I am using Tradovate. I am connecting it to TradingView. And yeah, futures are absolutely the shit. But just understand that when it comes to futures, so the way that I like to talk about it is, hold on, let me see if I'm presentable. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just show y'all the screen right here so that y'all can see me. Okay. So the way that I like to describe futures, in terms of like how can they be useful, kind of pros and cons, is basically this. So you can make a lot of money or lose a lot of money pretty quickly when it comes to futures. So that's why we do MES and MNQ starting out, because they move a lot less. MES has like a lot less movement. It's a lot less volatile. Has really good market structure, etc. Okay, and basically what that allows you to do is it allows you to average down. It allows you to get out on, say here, right? Like say I had a short and we moved up and I was able to average down this whole time. Well, my average is probably going to be somewhere in here. I can probably exit on this, one of these candles here. If not, I can average down here, and then I can exit somewhere here, so on, right? So it gives you the ability to kind of not be too worried about something going in your like against you so much. That's why I really like MES. And it's going to help you learn. And then once you build one of those $100,000, $150,000 portfolios and you want to move into NQ or ES, then you can still use the same methods and be successful, okay? But futures, one reason why they're so great is because you don't have to worry about Greeks, you don't have to worry about theta eating into your contracts. Like you pick basically the contract that is for the entire, what's the word that I'm looking for? The entire quarter that you're in, and you just either long or short it. and that's considered a put or a call, basically, okay? But you don't have to worry about Greeks, and it just moves up or down based off of every increment. So every 25 cents that it goes up or down on MES, it's up or down $1.25 for your contract, each one that you do. So basically, it went up from our entry. It's gone up $2. So every 25 cents was $2.50, which is why we are where we are right now. And it's not really that big of a deal, then, you know, because we're only down 20 something bucks, and we can average down, and then we can get out on the next thing. So yes, theta definitely fucks you up. And how do you do taxes at the end? You basically levy up everything you made, and you just take 40% of what that total amount is, and then you're taxed 40% when it comes to futures anyway. How much have I made trading futures? Overall, since I've started trading futures, I would say probably about 125,000. Probably somewhere around there. More like 100, 150, somewhere in between there. So we're top. It looks like we may be topping out back here, which is fine, because then if we drop back to here, we'll get our exit. Because you can't just trade futures on TradingView. You have to connect a platform, an actual brokerage, true TradingView to trade. So you have to get, basically, Tradovate is the brokerage that you're connecting to TradingView to trade, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm trying to go through the questions now. I like that there's not as much liquidity or volatility in general during Globex. As long as you know the trend that you're in, you're usually all right, in my opinion. And you do limit orders. If you're gonna do it on TradingView, you just literally right click, go to trade, create new order, and then go from there. And yeah, I use the TTM Squeeze Pro. I really like the TTM Squeeze Pro. So I like using, basically why I use TradingView is I really like the fact that you can use a lot of different indicators. I actually use quite a bit of indicators. I don't have them all on right now, but I use all of these normally. So as I said, I thought we were going to go down. This is showing that we're going to go down too. This is why I'm not really worried about it. And if you'd like to know how I set up my screen, like every indicator, you don't have to necessarily do every single one, but the last video that I uploaded on YouTube, this is the YouTube, you don't have to subscribe to see them, you can just go on there. This will tell you every indicator, how to set it up, how to use it by itself, and then how to use them all together. And it'll also explain the little challenge that we're doing. So, and this is your auto harmonic patterns. It basically just pops up on its own. It gives you an entry, it gives you targets, and it gives you a stop. So the entry was here, it already went and hit the first and second target, and then came back to the entry, which was right here. And it's also making another W here, which will probably drive us down. So I'm not really worried about being down 20 bucks right now. I'm going to get my exit, no problemo. And yes, we are doing MES. And yes, Tiny Rhino, that is correct. Sorry, I'm just getting through the chat. There's a lot of questions coming in. And Wild in Twitch, what do you mean by how long will it run? Sorry, I'm just seeing yours as well. Apologies. And yes, so I use the 1 minute when it comes to TradingView, but I like using the tick chart. And if you look at the tick chart, this W is actually way easier to see we're probably going to go down to here because of it. And the tick chart, I use 119 ticks, or 238. And yes, at the moment we are paper trading because we're practicing for our $1,000 account, but I turned $500 into $1,000 in a week in one day, and I can show you that if you'd like. Um, so let me go to this quarter because technically it can't be this week or this, I guess this month. But yeah, so this will show you, you know, everything. I had my start on the 30th of October, um, and yeah, I win 83% of my trades that I enter. This shows you right here, 83.33. I had 1% break even where I sold it for 0, and then I had 15, almost 16% of losing trades. So, cool. When I lost about $281 total. Average losing trades about $20. Um, if I had no losses and no fees, I would have made $887. My average winning trades about $12.50. With my loss and my wins together, I can expect around $7.20 per. So, and this is just because this is just my small account that we're doing our challenge on, that we're going to be doing our challenge with. So I do use EMAs. That's what these are right here. This is 9 EMA, 9 EMA, 21 EMA, 200 EMA. Or here, 9 EMA, 21 EMA, 200 EMA. So, pretty confident we're going down. As you can see, that W is playing out perfectly. We're going down here. I'm going to get my exit shortly. Pretty sure. And yeah, we're going to be doing live money starting December 1st. That's the whole point. We're practicing for December 1st right now. I've already done live money, traded multiple times, made $1,000 on my normal accounts, my normal funded accounts. Every day I do that trading NQ or ES. I did that for a while, but I realized that not everybody can play that with me. Not everybody can do it how I was doing it, so I wanted to start a small account and get everybody in here that could do it. So and we're trading MES. And yeah, I'm using the so this is just one indicator that I'm using, guys. This is just one indicator that I like using. I manually look at them as well, but I'm using the Auto Harmonic Patterns V2. That's what that one is. If you're going to use it, the way I recommend using it is you enter on the entry, you exit on the first target, and you're done. Usually works pretty solid. If you do it that way, you'll probably win about 7 or 8 out of your 10 trades that you enter based off of it. Every so often, it'll do one of these numbers where it'll enter, it might not quite hit it, and then it'll turn up. So imagine this didn't hit the target and this was the first target. This happens every once in a while, but like I said, 2 or 3 times out of 10, if you use the stop loss that it has, you're going to end up being more successful than not. So and I just do I do this full time? Yes. And what I'm going to be doing for you guys with the small futures account, the way that it's going to work starting on December 1st is basically I'm only going to log on when basically you guys would be out of work during Globex, so around 6:30, 8:30 p.m. Central, somewhere in that time, I'll get on, start live trading. We'll start making money. We're going to just be shooting for $50 to maybe $100 starting out a night. Then we're going to move into making like, 150 and so on. Like, we're just going to slowly compound our little account together, okay? We're just going to grow it. I'm going to show you how to consistently do it. and how you can be successful, and you can learn basically while you do. Because a lot of these guys, they they just want you to join something that's going to give them money out of your pocket, right? And they're not necessarily teaching you anything. They just want to do call outs. That's not my goal here. My goal is to show you where my entries are and kind of explain why I'm doing it, and then you can then go ahead and you know start to understand and do what you're doing. And the indicator I'm using is Auto Harmonics V2. Auto Harmonic Patterns V2. That's one of them. Don't just rely on this though. If you're just going to rely because it says entry, stop, targets, you want it spoon fed to you, it's not going to work out every single time. You need to also have other things to tell you what's going on. So this is still oh, pretty solid move up there. That's okay though. Again, if we continue up, I have a couple points of interest where I want to average down at, so I'm not really too worried about it. I will average down there. And we'll just get our exit when we get it. And we're doing MES. Is the premium worth it? I have the Pro Plus. But I do think that the premium's worth it, because if you're gonna go and trade futures, like I'm thinking about doing it myself. If I didn't have the tick charts on Trade-O-Vate, I'd absolutely go ahead and pay for it, because what you're going to end up getting is the ability to go on second charts, and the second chart is absolutely worth it, in my opinion. If you can use the second charts on trading futures, you're going to be pretty happy. So, I think so. I think it's worth it. So, let's see what MNQ has going on for it. See if it has the same patterns. This one actually had an M form, which would have probably given us a good indication that we were going to move. Tick charts. What are tick charts? So tick charts are really good for futures, because tick charts. Let me ask you a question. What is time actually relevant for when it comes to a chart movement? That has nothing to do. It genuinely has nothing to do with how a chart moves, right? Time has nothing to do with it. But ticks do, how much it actually moves within a certain amount. Like if you put, so basically what you do when you do a tick chart is you pick how many ticks go in each bar. So if I pick 119, that's how many ticks have gone into each bar. Movements. So it's movement. 119, whether it goes up and down. If it goes up and down 119 times, just that, it's going to look like a really small thing like that. So that's what you're looking for. And ticks really help you be successful, in my opinion. So we're at break even here. If we can go down to, you know what, I'm not going to put it quite at 70. But we're getting a decent little drop back. I'm going to put it at 71, because I just want to get out of this for right now. I want to secure a little gain and get the fuck out. We can enter something else. And I'll go ahead and cancel that. Let's go. So this is what I was talking about, like the Globex. Why I like Globex is because it gives you the ability to average down and just get out on the next kind of area. I'm going to go ahead and secure $20, because why the fuck not? Okay, so we made $20 there. Cool. If you subtract your fees, it's about $1 per. Um, so we would have just gotten our sell order, but I'd rather secure my little $20 and not test fate. Globex is futures open at night, so we opened at 5 p.m. Central. It's now 9:30. This is technically Globex after hours, is what it's called. Um, and if you subtract your fees, it's about $1 per contract. I had 4 of them, so I made $16 total. Okay. Um, and that's kind of what you're looking for, just over and over and over again. Like, these are really lucky moves when you make $180 something on MES, because you basically caught one of these numbers, right? Like one of these big drops that happens, the gaps, or you played one of these big gaps up or something like that. That's how you end up making this right here. But on a normal basis, this is what you're kind of looking for. Just repeatedly over and over and over again. Okay? And if you want to take a look at my actual orders, so we can do that too. Like the orders that I had on here, we can do that as well. So look, these are all the orders. Everything is MES. Everything is MES. Okay, just playing consistently MES. Turned $500 into 1,000. So if I had, $50,000, I would have turned it into $100,000. So the ones that have the parentheses around them are losses, and then these ones are wins. So if you look at my wins, they're very consistently pretty small. My losses are right around $20, $30 on, for the most part. I have one big loss, I think, for like 60 something bucks, and I have one big win for like $100. So it took me literally 1 week and 1 day. So 8 days. That's how many days it took. I did it. I had 951 on Friday dollars, and then when it opened today, I made $50, and we're good. And I'll show you the fees too. So I'll show you the whole shebang. So here you go. This is the whole thing. So like you can see, I'm just securing really small wins over and over and over again. That's how you do it. Keeping losses tight, keeping wins tight as well. Okay. Fees. So total, and this is like everything. So I made $606. My fees were $106. So I netted $500. Okay. So this is out of 84 trades. So 74 or 70 of them were profitable, 13 of them were losing, and one of them was straight up even. Okay? So that's what my fees came out to. I win 83% of my trades. My longest trade was almost 3 hours long, and my average trade's right around 10 to 15 minutes. Super easy. And we're starting this together on December 1st. So we are starting to pop back up here, and this is why and if you pay attention, look where we exited. And this is why you secure when you can. Especially when you've been down. And this is what I wanted to show you guys today. Okay? So we've been on here for about 35 minutes. I'm probably going to go ahead and get off. I just wanted to show you guys, a little something. What's better, Tradovate or NinjaTrader? They're both owned by NinjaTrader now, but I like Tradovate just for the simple fact that if you want to connect it to TradingView, you can do that, and TradingView has a lot more indicators within it. You can trade on, we'll be trading on Tradovate and TradingView. So I'll be actually doing my trades on TradingView just like how I've been doing, but it's connected to Tradovate. So like, look here. So we were on our paper trading account. I can go here to the tab, the trading tab. I can go to Tradovate. I can go here, can log in, and now, boom, my $1,000 is here. I can go ahead and trade on here if I want. But I do not want to overtrade. I already made my little $50, so I don't want to overdo anything. So, done. And yes, Um, so I can show you how Tradovate does its stuff. So these are the fees. So this is MES and MNQ, the bottom ones. Um, your total fees end up coming out to 66 cents per side. If you don't do that $100 per month subscription, which I don't recommend because you're only saving 12 cents if you decide to do it, so stupid as fuck. Just go ahead and bite your little 12 cents per trade and do that. And then each MES contract is $55 that you need in to get your margin, and M&Q is $100, and then you can just multiply by 10 to see what the other ones would be for ES and NQ. So 1,000 and then 550 bucks or $500 for MES, and that's it. I'm sorry, for ES, not MES. And yes, you can start with 200. I would recommend 250. So my first deposit that I had on here was 250. I deposited 250 twice, and basically what I did was my first $130 that I made. So on basically up to like right here, I want to say to like right here, somewhere, yeah, right in here. I had only been using my $250, and I was just trading one MES contract at a time and just securing. That's why all of these were so small. And when I lost that, that sucked. But the very next trade, made it all back and then some. Then did it again, and then did that. Then had a good little loss, and then came back, and so on. And then I just started building it up. And then after a little bit, I deposited another 250, and then I had 500, and then that 500 I managed to make another 300 and like 50 bucks. And that's how I made my little extra $500. So I don't have to do any more deposits on this small account. I managed to grow the 500 to 1,000, so I'm ready to go. So yeah, and this of course is manually trading. Um, the futures will be starting on December 1st. I would like everyone to start with $500 to $1,000, but if you can't do quite 500 to 1,000, just do what you can manage, as long as it's at least 250. Okay, um, that way you can be successful with this. Um, where do I trade? I trade on Tradovate and TradingView. And yes, we're going to be trading live here on TikTok and Twitch, but that's going to be starting on December 1st. So I trade live here from time to time with you guys to answer questions and stuff, but I do it with paper trading. But I wanted to start a live kind of account challenge with you guys with $1,000 in it, so I can show you, you can grow the money with me if you really want to. So, and yes, you can trade using Ninja if you have Ninja. You can absolutely trade using Ninja. It doesn't matter what you have. This is on the 1 minute, but if you have Ninja or Tradovate, I recommend using the tick charts, and if you're going to be doing MES, you should have it on the 119 tick chart. It's fantastic. So, alright guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. If y'all have any questions for me, or you want to reach out to me, you want to do a one-on-one for an hour, you want to join the Discord, whatever, you have simple questions, you want to shoot an email, whatever it is that you may want to do, or whatever, you can shoot me an email at emadaytrader@gmail.com. Okay? So, again, if you want to shoot me a message or something, it'll be at emadaytrader@gmail. That is where you can find me. Oh, did not spell that right. There you go. So if you need me, that's where you can find me. Okay? Now, I will catch y'all mañana, or maybe not mañana, but I'll see you when you see you. Just turn your notifications on, and when I go live, you'll know. Alright? Catch y'all next time. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll make some money together. Be ready for December 1st, and we're going to make really, really good money together. Like I said, whatever you start out with, I managed to double it in a week, so we can do whatever you need to do. Just start where you need to start. Love y'all. See y'all.